what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be talking about the upcoming Hot Toys, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Chewbacca, and Disassembled C-3PO 6-scale figure. Now we already knew that this is coming because it's like a promo images of the Chewbacca figure with the battle damaged 3PO, or you could say disassembled, that's what they call it. But I must say that I am definitely excited about this, and this is easily one of my most anticipated figures of 2025. So I'm finna get into this right now. Okay, here's the Hot Toys Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, Chewbacca with Disassembled C-3PO 6-scale figure. Now, we already knew that this was coming, and this is definitely exciting news to me, and this is easily one of my most anticipated figures of 2025. Now, this will be the first time that I will have a 6-scale Chewbacca figure, and I know about the previous Chewbacca figures that were released by Hot Toys. Like, there have been like a lot of rants about the previous two Chewbacca figures. Like, they thought that the likeness to him wasn't good on those particular figures. I think they claimed that he had too much like rooted hair, plus he looked too dark, like too black. Whereas now, like, they finally have gotten Chewbacca right, if these promo images are anything to go about. So I wonder if Hot Toys is still celebrating like the 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back 2, or are they just giving us like a figure based on The Empire Strikes Back? But anyway, I'm still excited about this. Now, Chewbacca will stand over 14 inches tall. He will have 30 points of articulation, which will include an articulated jaw and movable eyes. And he will also have a few interchangeable hands, plus the disassembled parts for C-3PO, a net, a bowcaster, a blaster, handcuffs, a bag, and a display stand. So he does have a nice amount of accessories to go along with this particular piece. And I'm excited that we are getting like the I guess you could say like almost like battle damaged C-3PO with the figure. And even I'm kind of curious about like the weight of 3PO. Is that still going to be made of like a die cast metal, or is just 3PO like plastic or whatever? I'm still kind of curious about that, because I know that would kind of probably weigh him down, you know, if he's made of like die cast metal, 3PO himself. So I'm still kind of curious about that, but I guess we'll see. Now, I think the likeness to Chewie is superb on this particular figure. It really does look like Chewie. And like I mentioned before, the previous two Chewbacca figures were always getting like ranted on because they thought the likeness was off. Even I must admit, from like the ones I saw, like the images of it, like he did look too dark, or like it was too much rooted hair on the figure. Whereas this particular piece looks spot on. You can even move Chewie's eyes. You can lift up his jaw like up and down, so it's like articulated. I like that they gave him like a look like he's kind of like smiling. I think that's pretty cool, and the eyes look accurate too as well. So I wonder how they're gonna do like the rolling eyeball feature too. Because being that it's made of like rooted hair, and there's no question this figure would be kind of expensive. It's already up like on Sideshow too. You can see what the price of it would be, because the idea that the whole figure is like rooted hair, that would make it cost a lot, you know. But still, I think the likeness is like dead on with Chewbacca here. And I think it's still awesome that we're getting the disassembled C-3PO with a chrome application, or you can call it like a battle damaged 3PO, but they're calling it disassembled. And I was requesting that, I was saying I hope that we get like a C-3PO in that form where he's like battle damaged, you know, from The Empire Strikes Back, and they have given us that. So I think that's awesome. Now this is pretty cool, and 3PO will also have like a LED light up feature too as well, and I think it's battery operated. It won't use like USB if I'm not mistaken. And you can see he also has like the net too that Chewie was carrying him in. So I must admit that does look very awesome, and I'm still curious because on the promo images it doesn't say that 3PO is made of die cast metal, because that will weigh Chewie down. So I'm kind of suspecting that he might be like kind of plastic like the Sideshow collectibles ones, like on that level, because that would actually weigh Chewie down if he's like made of die cast metal. But I guess we'll see in the end though, but it looks like he's not though. And it also looks like Hot Toys is teasing a new Princess Leia 6-scale figure based on The Empire Strikes Back. But I think that they did have this particular version of Leia in the past, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, apparently we might be getting like a new Princess Leia figure. But I know Hot Toys don't always deliver on these teases, because there have been like other like figures that they have released, and they was teasing like a particular figure, but that figure never was released. But it still could get released, because I know they was teasing like, I think the Hoth Leia, like in the I think that was the Orlando Calrissian pick, if I remember correctly. when he was released, like the Empire Strikes Back Lando. You can see like a tease of I think the Hoth layer. It was in one of those. I couldn't remember which one it was. But this particular figure right here, if it does go up, that would be awesome to get. But like I say, they don't always deliver on their teases. But it does, like they are teasing like a Princess Leia 6-scale figure based on the Empire Strikes Back. And I don't think they would call this Bespin Leia. Now Hot Toys has the Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back Chewbacca with Disassembled C-3PO 6-scale figure, scheduled to be shipped out between the 3rd and 4th quarters of 2024. I mean 25, I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm definitely hyped for this, and this is easily one of my most anticipated figures of 2025. And to think we also have like the Han Solo figure on the way from Hot Toys based on Return of the Jedi, or you can say Indoor Han. That's coming next year too as well. So now we have like new updated versions of like Han Solo and Chewbacca, even though they're based like on different films like The Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. It still would be cool to have both of them together, you know. So I think that's still like awesome and exciting news, and yeah, this is definitely a must buy for me. Like I mentioned before, easily one of my most anticipated figures of 2025. Now Hot Toys has the Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, Chewbacca, and the Disassembled C-3PO 6-scale figure, scheduled to be released between the 3rd and 4th quarters of 2025. So yeah, again, this is easily one of my most anticipated figures of 2025, and this Chewbacca figure looks like very accurate and like dead on, because I know about the previous like couple of Chewbacca figures that Hot Toys released. I think it was 2 of them from what I'm hearing. They didn't look too well, and I know like a lot of people were always ranting about them and complaining about the Chewbacca figures. I think like he had too much like rooted hair, plus he was like too dark too as well. Boys, this one looks very accurate, so I'm definitely excited about this. And I'm curious about how they're going to do C-3PO too, because it doesn't say that he's made of like die-cast metal. So I wonder will he be just like plastic based, because if he was die-cast metal that would weigh down like Chewie. So I'm still kind of curious about that too as well. But still, I think this is awesome news. And then we also have like the upcoming Han Solo figure next year too from Hot Toys, but that one is based on Return of the Jedi. But still, now we do have like new versions of Han Solo and Chewbacca figures from Hot Toys coming like next year. So I think that's still so awesome, you know. But anyway, I'm definitely happy about this. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.